Hey guys, Prince of Mastodon here, and I'm going to show you a replay commentary for a free-for-all that I had. Before I do that, I want to talk to you about my online store, which I worked on it with this guy named Darren from Tribefire. And basically I have a hoodie, a polo shirt, and a football/soccer jersey. And I worked with him to get the colors I wanted. I got my name on the backs of them, and then I put the number that I wanted on the football jersey. But yeah, check it out. I'll put the link in the description, and you can buy it if you want to. I gotta buy it too since I don't get it for free. But anyways, check out the description, and in the meantime, you can check out the free-for-all here. Hey guys, Prince of Mastodon here, and I'm gonna show you this free-for-all that I had. And it is a scored resolution free-for-all, and this was a huge misjudgment on my behalf. I was using Seleucid Empire. I was deployed next to Egypt and Greece. Greece is on the right, Egypt is on the left. For some reason, actually this happens a lot to me, I always confuse Greece and Egypt's colors. I thought I was deploying next to Greece. Did not think I was deploying next to Egypt, because I know a faction like Egypt, Scythia, Parthia, they're always going to be skirmish builds. And you can beat that faction, you can beat them in a 1v1. Problem is, in a free-for-all, you will lose a lot of troops. And the real problem is, when you take down a skirmish army, you're not really getting that many points, because the majority of these skirmish builds are archers, and killing archers does not count for a whole lot in a scored resolution. So that's one of the problems when you're playing a scored resolution, is when you get deployed next to a skirmish faction, you're not really getting the true value of a kill here. So anyways, I'm deployed next to this guy named Varietas. He's using an archer chariot and axe build. These axes here on horseback, they are good for taking down armored units. So I see all of these archers here. I see some chariots. You can see my build over here. Now next to me, I've got the Greek city-states. Well, actually, they're way back over here. They're just gonna bunker up and avoid life. Avoid socializing with everyone. Over here, you got the Armenians under Vidar. You got some more horse archers of Vidar, of Armenia. Then we got the Julii of Sleepy Berserker. And then you got the Scythians of Elton John. So here I am. I'm rushing to try to capture some of these troops of Egypt here. Varietas managed to kill some of my archers. So I had to deal with a lot of crap here. I only have one cav unit. And I'm dealing with chariots and armor-piercing cav. So there's a lot of juggling here I have to do. Here I managed to sideswipe these desert cav. Now I'm using my general unit, who's my only cav unit, to take down archers. And at the same time I'm trying to avoid these chariots, but those chariots will rip me apart. So I gotta lure his chariots into my pikes. At the same time, you know, go for more foot archers. At the same time, he's doing the same thing to me. He's avoiding my pikes, taking out my archers. So it's a game of tag. So I'm trying to tag his archers with my cav. He's trying to tag my cav and archers with his chariots and cav. So it's a messy situation, because this game does not calculate just how effective archers are in low money. It basically underestimates skirmish builds. Because as you know, in low money, skirmish builds are the hardest builds to counter. So I took down some of those guys. I had to retreat my general. I've lost too many guys. I'm down to 9 men in my companion unit, and I'm being chased by these chariots. Those chariots would rip me apart if they caught me. So I'm trying to bring out my pikes to stop them. And so, yeah, I managed to kill his general.
general is killed. Fear makes a
His chariot's still alive though. They're not routing. I want to show what's happening elsewhere. Greece again. He's staying out of the social aspect over here. And Scythia is going at it with Armenia, and the Julii is not really doing anything. He's just running up this hill here. He seemed to have lost some archers over here. So you can see he got in a scruffle with one of these people. I don't know where he got scruffled with, but Scythia and Armenia is going at it right now too. And the Julii are going to take this hill. Meanwhile, I'm still fighting against the Egyptians here, who I mistook for the Greek city-state killers.
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief.
But in battle, it is definitely beyond belief. Still got some cav units. I'm trying to take down these archers here. It's just a tough balancing act, but these freaking chariots are all over me, and so are his desert cav. Look at this guy. He's a little AWOL. So yeah, fighting a skirmish build, it's annoying. Like in a 1v1 it's fine, but in a free-for-all it's really annoying. Because as you chase them, you know, of course they're gonna run away. And while this is going on, these other battles are happening really fast. Especially chariots, man. Chariots are really annoying. Chariot skirmish builds are annoying. So I'm trying to chase down these units. The good thing is, you know, Scythia is obviously a skirmish build, and it looks like Armenia went with a skirmish build too. No, I don't think Armenia really did. But it looks like Elton John got his troops destroyed by Armenia's build here. Looks like it. So I guess they kind of cancel each other out. Again, Julii, I don't know what he brought, but he didn't lose too many guys. But this is a very low money fight, as you can see, because I only brought, what, one cav unit. That's all I could afford. Unless I just spam cav. So here, managed to destroy the bulk of his cav. Actually, that's all of his cav. And so I'm going to spend this time chasing down these archers. So I wasted all of these troops, you know, all my troops, killing units that don't really have a value to them. The chariots are pretty valuable. But these bowmen, archers, and his desert cav units, they weren't really valuable. I mean, at least the computer doesn't calculate to be valuable. But I'm pretty sure I got some pretty good value from killing chariots. These are expensive. So yeah, I managed to beat Egypt, but man, look at my guys are all tired. I've lost pretty much all my cav units. You know, all the cav in this one unit of companions that I had. I still got some infantry. So that's what happened in that fight. And then you saw that Elton John got destroyed by Armenia. Let me just confirm that. Elton John still has some of these archers here. And then Julii is just taking this hill. And obviously Greece is not getting any points right now, he's just sitting back there. So what I wanted to do after killing Egypt, well, you know, just get some kind of rest and then maybe go for the Greek city-states. Because I was really in no condition to be fighting these urbans right here. Because I got like one depleted cav unit, it's down to like 4 or 5 horses. And then my pike forces, it gets surrounded easily by these urbans. They get destroyed by their Pila too. I have like, what, 3 pikes? 3 pikes. This was down to 49, this was down to 39, this was down to 20, or 37. I got 3 pikes versus, what, 4 urbans here? So I did not want to fight against this guy. I wanted to march towards Greece, get some kills on him.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
But yeah, for the most part, it looks like Armenia wiped out Elton John's army of Scythia. But he's really exhausted too. Then you see me marching towards Greece. Let me fast forward this a little bit. So yeah, it's me in the back of the Seleucid Empire, marching towards Greece. So I see these Roman troops running off the hill here. So I did an about face for like a split second. And then now I'm heading towards Greece. Now Rome's racing me towards Greece, it looks like. So when I see that, I'm like, okay, he abandoned this hill here. It's like, darn it, Rome, why didn't you fight Greece in the first place? You weren't doing anything. So now he starts heading towards me. He sees that I'm weakened. So I decided to start running back up the hill here. At this point, I was like, okay, this guy wants to fight me because I'm weakened, so I can't really avoid him. My guys are, well, I guess they're kind of warmed up. I could have ran away from him if I wanted to. But I was like, you know, screw this, you know. I probably got some pretty good kills against Egypt. And I didn't see Armenia or Scythia on the map anymore. I think Armenia still has some troops back there. So I was like, okay, I'll take down some Roman units here, and that should guarantee a win for me. But I did not want to be... Ideally, I did not want to fight Rome. I wanted to go against Greece. So I decided to charge these archers here. Get some more archer kills. Went for that exhausted unit. And away from Pila range.
Your general shames himself. He runs. So will his army stand?
So there goes my cav. All I have left are 2 archers and 3 pikes at this point. I don't even see Armenia. He does have troops still. They're probably hiding in the trees. So Rome's gonna come at me. I really should have just ran from Rome, to be honest. I was like, he's gonna keep chasing me, so I'm gonna try to hit him while he's clumped. But he pulls back. So they start pulling back. It's like, dude, do you want to fight or not? Now, Greece's army isn't great looking. Nah, actually, that's pretty good. A bunch of armored hoplites, but because it's so low money, our guys aren't too highly upgraded that it would, you know, destroy this kind of army, because there's a lot of these armored hoplites. He can surround us easily. So this guy was definitely intent on fighting me. So I'm like, I had no choice. I had to fight him. I activated this unit kind of late. These guys were out of phalanx here. As you can see, that kind of blows. I already got a bit more kills here. So here comes Greece sending his cav at my archers. And then, so I lost my pikes here. So Greece is picking apart these archers. So here comes this is when Armenia comes out. So he still has legionaries. Looks like just 2 legionaries and archer unit. So Rome, now it's just down to Rome, Greece, and Armenia. And again, this is a scored resolution fight. So the winner goes to the player who gets the most meaningful kills. But you know, I thought, you know, I had enough against Egypt, I guess. Because Rome didn't really fight that much. And then I just feel like no one really fought that much in this battle. I mean, Armenia and Scythia fought, and then I fought Egypt. And then this guy fought my depleted army. So I didn't think he'd get many points from it. So I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. So he's gonna avoid fighting Egypt, or against Greece here. And he's gonna take the kills against the Armenians here. Because, you know, in a fight like this, urban courts will wipe out legionaries of these imitation factions like Armenia or the Seleucids or Numidia. So Greece should have sent his cav, if he had any cav left, hit the backs of these guys. He does, he has plenty of cav, he could have easily got some kills there. Send these guys out, knock one of these guys out from behind, preferably the Julii. So here comes the Greek city-states. They're gonna make a citizen's arrest on these legionaries here.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to
So at that point, I think Armenia bit the dust.
Belief.
So that did give Rome some extra kills here. I don't know why he didn't send these guys around. Look, it's like they're not doing anything. They would have killed these urbans a little bit faster.
God be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
So, pretty, I mean, this is one of the free-for-alls where not much really happened in this free-for-all. So we're gonna fast forward to the end here. Oh wait, you guys finally beat the urbans over here.
And now they flee.
Coney, that's his name, Coney. So I feel like in the grand scheme of things, I don't think anyone got many kills here. So we're gonna fast forward to the end because it won't end until all the units are off. And then you can see the calculated results from the computer. Doom doom doom. Anyways, guys, I do have an online merchandise store now. I didn't make it. This guy from Tribe Fire, I forgot the name of it, but I'll put the link in the description. He made it, so he showed me some designs, and I said I liked them, but I asked if we could change the colors and change the numbers and put my name on the back of it. And then so what you see is a team effort to get a hoodie design, a football jersey design, football or soccer, and a polo shirt. So I kind of like the polo shirt a lot. I'll probably buy one of those since I don't get it for free either. I'm gonna order one. But if you want to check it out, I'll put the link in the description. So, oh, it was such a heartbreaker here. Because I did get the most kills, but again, I was fighting plenty of archers. But that first faction I fought was Egypt, and that was a skirmish build. So the computer didn't think it was worthy fighting a skirmish army. But as you guys know, I think in low money, well obviously low money skirmish builds are what wins battles. Not these armies that are infantry heavy. But I actually got third place in that. I was like, that's harsh. Third place. And then this guy who didn't really fight until the end got first place. I was like, that is not justice. But hey, that's the way it works. So I was a little bummed out by it, but it was still a good fight, even though not much was happening. And it shows the lesson learned here was, man, I need to learn the difference between the Greek city-state yellow versus the Egyptian yellow, because I always get them mixed up. And had I deployed against Greece first, that would have got me the results I felt like I needed to win this free-for-all. Instead, I paired myself up against a skirmish build, which I beat, but in doing so, I lost too many troops, and I didn't have enough troops to take on the urbans at that point of Sleepy Berserker. But anyways, good game to everybody. Hope you enjoyed this scored resolution free-for-all. I did enjoy it, believe it or not. And you can check out my online store.